Tonight's Real Holiday Show castaways are all moved by a spirit of adventure. John and Thelma's big trip takes them in and out of Africa. Then Lorraine heads to Barbados for something more spiritual than tropical. And finally, Grey Pride. 4 Golden Girls prove that you're never too old to rock climb. Hello! Now, this is the gang over here that went to Sri Lanka, and here is Lorraine, and she went to Barbados, and we'll be hearing all about that in a few moments. But I thought we'd take off nice and slow with John and Thelma Sutton's safari. Now, it was actually everything you could want from the bush and a little bit more, wasn't it? I mean, there were lions and elephants and hairdressers. Let's take a look.
We're the Suttons, and we're going off to Africa for 3 weeks packed with adventure on an air safari covering over 5,000 kilometers. You'll love this one.
Well, Mike, we met in a pub locally, and we got friends, and he told us about this holidays he was running. And so it seemed a wonderful opportunity to combine our interest in aeroplanes and also to see Africa. Very good.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, I'm expecting to see it from the air. I'm expecting to see it in a way that one wouldn't normally if one was going on a package tour.
You think we're all going to fit in that?
The personal side of it is that you're flying with the pilot in the small aircraft. He knows most people anyway, and he knows where to look. Well, Africa from the air is amazing because there's no pylons, you can fly right down to 1,000 feet, but you can also get a grip of the whole scenery all at once. We're just picking up some polers to pole these dugout canoes upriver in the Okavango Delta, and we're going to camp out in the desert on Christmas Eve and have Christmas Day in the desert. Should be fun.
I think they're quiet, and we're going along in the water no more than, water level. It's really, really calming, just gliding along silently. Occasional plop from a pole going in the water.
Oh, you could actually just stay there and fall asleep. I suppose it's to get us prepared for the excitement of the lions. As somebody born in Jamaica, we tend to identify very strongly with the African part of us. So for me this is quite exciting because I'll be going and seeing Africa, or the motherland as we call it. This is what every woman needs. Hairdressers in the bush. For me, traveling is probably one of the main things on my list of priorities to do because it's about culture, people, and learning, understanding.
The elephant, the dead one, well, I find it a bit depressing actually that can come out here and shoot elephants. I mean, it's just incredible. Road, and we couldn't miss them, and you could almost stroke them. And then one came padding up the road behind us and right past the car. I mean, it's unbelievable, really.
Look behind you, look behind you, look behind you, look behind you, behind. Get ready to start the engine, Mike.
No, why do we interrupt? I've never seen any big falls, and I'm told that seeing it from the air is spectacular. So it's easy. You can see more from the air than you can from the ground because it's just shrouded in rain, basically, and mist. So it should be quite spectacular, assuming we get off the ground. Oh, we'll get it out, okay. It's not that heavy anyway, it's about 2 tons.
Oh, it's spectacular, yes. And the low fly up the river afterwards was great.
So excited. It was thrilling. I thought it was worth paying this money.
It's certainly the way to see the Victoria Falls, if not the whole of Africa.